And I'm back with Charlie from Bumps Burpees, and today she's going to be talking through some exercises to do with core workout, which I think for most women in their pregnancy, and especially actually in the first trimester, it's a bit confusing for us to know what we can and can't do.
It's a very, very hot topic when it comes to pregnancy. People are very nervous, they don't know what they're doing, that's the area they really want to work on. So today we're going to go through the first trimester, what you can and what you can't do. And actually, there isn't much that you can't do. Although it's important to work every part of the body, not to work the obliques, all around the side. That includes a bit around the lower back, just to keep everything. You want that neat bump. You always want to have everything in the bump, like they all say. So the first exercise is going to be standing. We're going to use this resistance band that we mentioned in the previous video. If you've got one, you can get all different types from Amazon, from Argos, from anywhere. Again, I'd go for a medium one. What we're going to do is we're going to twist. So you're going to work one side of your core, and then you're going to turn around, and the second round you're going to work the other side. Okay. So, standing sideways on. This can be on a cable machine, this can be on a park bench, it can be anything as long as you've got something giving you some resistance. Sideways on. Straight arms. Now you've got to lock them out completely. The most common mistake here is that people bend them. Then it becomes a totally different exercise, then it works your arms, which we don't want to do now. Straight arms, and then you're going to pull, keeping them straight all the way around, keeping your upper body very, very still. So you're turning from your hips upwards like a robot, all the way around. So what you want to imagine is that you're drawing a semicircle in front of you.
Now, I remember when I was exercising in my
shoulders down.
First trimester with my son, and someone was saying, asking me why I was bothering to even work out my abs.
If your core is switching off, your balance is going to be all off. So now turn around and face me and do exactly the same. You want to work all down here to maintain strong stability. If you're bending down to pick something up, you need to be able to use this rather than the back. And you need your core to support your entire body. So do you feel that on both sides?
Yeah, I can really feel it kind of working along.
Exactly. So this is the kind of thing that you can progress by making it heavier, doing more reps. I wouldn't say go super heavy. There's absolutely no point in yanking it around like this, because it's more about time under tension. The longer you've got this abdominals working for, the more benefits you're going to get.
And then again, reps.
I would say start off with 10. If you feel like you can do more, do 20. But I would go 10 on one side, 10 on the other. See how you feel. Yeah. Different variations of this, you can do them from low to high, so you could attach it somewhere up here, keep your arms straight, and you can bring it down in a wood chop version, or you can do the opposite. Start it down low.
What's the difference with doing it that way?
Nothing too much. You'll feel it, bring it from the bottom to up is probably more difficult, and you're working really underneath, low down. From the top to the bottom, it'll work your arm as well, and it's just so that you don't get bored. The second exercise we're going to do involves sitting down. We're going to use it with a medicine ball, a light-ish one, 5 kilos this one, but you can use it with anything. Hold a dumbbell in your hand, hold a bottle of water, hold anything you like. So what we're going to do, sit down with your heels on the floor, very lightly, so you're going to be leaning back, but they're there for stability. Lean back, but don't curve. You want to stay very, very straight back. Always engage those muscles at the top of your shoulders. Twist, touch the floor with the ball, twist to the other side. Keep going for 10, I would say.
And do you do that quickly?
And then take a rest. At that kind of speed. I would say if you're going to go too fast, like I said before, you're not getting any time under tension for your muscles, so you're not going to get as many benefits from it. So actually, in this stage of pregnancy, slower is better. If you feel that you can really, really manage that so easily, you can either add on another 10, or you can lift your legs and balance this way. Twisting is something to really get comfortable with doing now, because you can do it till the very, very day you're due.
And how far do I twist?
Just twist so that you can put it on the floor.
Just on the floor?
Just behind you, I'd say. Yeah, just behind your head. And you want to lean back as far as you can without feeling like you're falling over or there's too much tension around the abdominal area.
So again, 20.
I would say start with 10, see how you feel. You can go to 20, and then if that's really easy, like it is for you,
So then
lift up the legs and make sure you're twisting with your shoulders. I want the full upper body twisting. So even
you
your head.
keep your kind of your core straight on, make your shoulders.
You can. I want you to
body.
look. I want you to look with it. So you're twisting your entire torso. That's it. Twisting is something you really want to get used to doing because you can do it when you're 2 weeks overdue. You can still twist.
Really.
So the last exercise we're going to do is actually lying down on that tube. Now we're going to use a foam roller, which you might all know about as from rolling out your muscles and it being a bit painful, but what we're going to use it for is slightly nicer. You can do this exercise without it, just lying on the floor, but what's really useful about this in later pregnancy is that you can carry on lying flat on your back on it because it does let you breathe, it doesn't squash your entire body.
Okay.
You want to sit on the very end so that when you lie down, your head is resting on it. Now, first of all, you just get used to this for a bit because that's a bit funny. The first exercise you want to do, I don't know if you can see, there's a bit of an arch here, which is a natural arch underneath my lower back. What you want to do is, without lifting anything off the roller, you want to use your pelvis to tilt and flatten that gap.
Okay.
Hold that for 5 seconds and then relax it again. So it's not a lift of the hips at all, it's just a tilt. Think of your spine, you want to flatten it down, hold.
Getting rid of that gap.
And relax, exactly. And what that does is that switches on all those internal core muscles. Not the ones at the top that you can see, the superficial ones, really internal. It's a very good exercise to do no matter whether you're pregnant or not. But for us, it's really useful to switch on those muscles and keep your pelvis in a neutral position, which is the time the whole thing.
Yeah.
So you're going to do that 10 times with a 5-second hold. Then the second exercise, you're going to lift both legs up using your hands on the floor for some support. Again, pushing your spine as flat as you possibly can, keeping your legs at a right angle. Now this, on its own, is a very good exercise. And so if this is a bit challenging for you, then stop here.
Okay.
Hold it for 10 seconds and then put your legs down. Now, the advanced level for this is to balance in this position, spine down, and then very, very, very slowly and controlled, drop one leg in a bent position, just down to touch the ground, and bring it all the way up. Every time you get back to the top, setting your hips in line again. But this is the speed, do not go any faster than this.
Okay.
Now, can you feel that you've got a gap?
Yeah.
Right, so just tilt that pelvis, squeeze it down, push the spine into the roller, hold for 5 seconds, and then just release and let the arch come back.
Okay.
And then again, can you feel that pushing down?
So this is working the kind of internal stomach muscles.
Really, it switches all of them on, and it works on your pelvic floor, which is another topic of contention in pregnancy.
Yeah.
It's very important to work your pelvic floor, but actually what I think is, if you're keeping your posture upright when you're doing all these exercises, your pelvic floor is switched on anyway.
Yeah.
It's going to become a functional pelvic floor. So one leg up, keep it bent, and then join the other one there. Right, so in this position, now you put your spine back down. Now one leg at a time, keeping it bent, just drop from the hip, touch the floor lightly, it is there, and then bring it back up. Every time you get back to this bit, reset your spine, and then go again with the other leg. Slowly drop, and straight back up. And breathe.
You're concentrating so
I know,
hard.
it's a really difficult one, isn't it? It's really difficult. And actually, this is an exercise as well you can do till the very end of your pregnancy.
Yeah.
And then relax both legs down. It's important to take rest periods in this because actually, if you start getting too tired, your back is going to kick in and you're not going to use your core muscles in the end. But did you feel that work?
Yeah, I could really feel it kind of internally.
So what we've got is 3 different exercises now. So we've got the standing up twist, which you can do horizontally, you can do from top to bottom or bottom to top.
Yeah.
You've got the twist sitting down, which you can do feet on the ground, feet up, heavy ball, light ball, no ball. And you've got these foam roller exercises, which you are using your pelvis to help tilt and keep your spine flat. Now we've all got a very natural arch in our back, but when your bump grows, quite often this happens.
Yeah.
And people stand like this. So what you want to try and remember is to do this from the very beginning. It wouldn't hurt you to do these every single day, just these roller ones. If you can get a roll in your house, that would be ideal, because you can just do 5 minutes, and it just, rather than build up your muscles, it just reminds your muscles what to do, so that then you'll start holding a straight spine as you're walking and as you're standing. So that's the 3 exercises that would be great for you to incorporate into your first trimester and throughout the entire pregnancy, but it's absolutely fab to learn how to do them properly now. So when your bump grows, you can just adapt it slightly to your bigger size. So you can take 1 leg exercise, 1 upper body, 1 core, add that into a circuit, repeat it 3 times, say. Or you could, if you wanted to do a legs day, you could do squats, lunges, and walking lunges, and do that in its own circuit, or same with the upper body. So then it's up to you. So then you've got quite a good repertoire of exercises that you can mix and match. But I would say to start with, you want to do the full body, get used to all the exercises, figure out where you are in terms of levels, and start progressing from there. You can have a lot of fun with it.
Thank you, Charlie, that's great. So hopefully you guys will find that really useful, and you can use those exercises throughout your first trimester, and it can give you a bit of guidance, and you can make up your own routine. Next time we're going to be introducing a new set of videos for your second trimester, so make sure you keep a lookout for those on Editor's Beauty and also on our social media handles. So that's at Editor's Beauty and at Bumps and Burpees. And we will see you next time. Thanks, bye!